Street Beefs, what's going on? Fire Chicken here. 15 minutes Fire Chicken. So if you're tuning in, you better get your questions ready because I'm only going to be on here for like 15 minutes. 30 at the most, but probably more like 15. Depends on how much class participation we have. Okay. So generally when I do these things, I try to write some stuff down ahead of time so I can stay on topic, get some information out to you guys, and keep the conversation engaging and flowing rather than a lot of like kind of downtime that I do when I do my Kicking It with Chicken. That one, generally, like I wait more for people's responses and I wait for people to ask me questions. Overtime Hustling in the house. Ruckus in the house, who is waiting on his fight, I'm sure. I will get to that. Hold on. Add that to the list. Everything's going great, the Reynolds. What up? Chris Burton, what's up? All right, guys. So, have you been enjoying the fights? Ever since last Sunday, I've been putting out, or actually the Sunday before last, I've been putting out a fight every day for the 1 year anniversary. I tried to mix up the intro a little bit to try to give you guys something a little different to show that it's the 1 year anniversary, basically. You notice the humming noise is gone out of the videos. As I said before, that was not a camera issue. That was an air cooler issue. So thank you, Overtime Hustling. OTH. Subscribe to these guys right here. They do breakdowns of our fights every single week. Production is on another level. I am trying to just consistently give you guys content, and I'm trying to improve on stuff, but I'm not trying to like go like above and beyond. I'm trying to just keep it like it is, but just fine tune it, if that makes sense. So let me get to it. August 21st is our next event. Now, I thought the July 31st, the 1 year anniversary, was going to be like the big event. But this is starting to look like a really big event too. And I've only got a couple hangups. They're not really hangups. They're just, stuff I go through for every event. Okay. So I'm going to wait on this one. I'm going to make you guys wait for this announcement. This announcement's going to be last. Okay. It's going to be our featured fight, I should say, I guess. So you guys get to sit here, and who is our top fighter? That just depends because we got top fighters in kickboxing, MMA, and boxing. You can watch the fights and you can see who our top level competition is. I would say like for MMA, Preacher's Son is definitely one of the top guys. Boxing, Golden Hands is one of the top guys. Kickboxing, Brick Walls, our champion. Let's see what else. Okay, sorry, I'm going to stay on topic, I promise. So don't go away. All right, so some of the people fighting, we got a couple West Coast guys coming up from Cali, Vegas area, Arizona. Huero is coming up. He says he's not going to fight, but, if we find a fight, maybe we can persuade him to fight. He's like 170 to 180. So if we got somebody in his skill range, I would put him like a 3 out of 5. So if we got anybody that can make the event, I can line that match up. Gash versus the Samaritan is one of our featured fights. I'm just super looking forward to this one. What else is there to say? Go on our channel and watch their fights. Viking Warrior is fighting. I need to find an opponent for him. Turtle versus Hummingbird, title match, rematch. So they fought before. You can watch that fight if you want to see how it turned out. But they're having a rematch, and this time it's going to be for the 145-pound title. Not the 155-pound. Golden Hands still has that. So if you're watching Golden Hands, I want to get you on this card. Okay? Just get a hold of me, okay? Get a hold of me, Golden Hands. Scarecrow. Scarecrow's going to fight Doughboy next. not next, but Scarecrow is next in line for the 155-pound MMA title. That one's going to happen. So whenever Doughboy makes it out here again, that's the match that's going to happen. However, I do have Scarecrow wanting to fight this month. 165, I think, about 160. He's about 160. So if we got a match for Scarecrow, I'd say level 3. Let me know. Another good one. Shitbird, who's on a roll, versus Jabberwocky. You haven't seen Jabberwocky fight because we had some stuff happen with the footage. I have footage. Don't worry. It's just, it's going to take more work to make that fight. So I'll get to it. Another thing, fighters, if you want to sign up and you have a match in mind, and I've seen you fight, or you can send me footage of you fighting, I can match you up possibly with the person that you want to fight. Not guaranteeing it. You can't be like, I want to fight solo and then just, have like 10 years of fighting experience. And that's not going to happen. I'm still going to put people together that are good matchups, but it is easier on me when people say, hey, I'm thinking about this match. What do you think? So yes, you can possibly pick your own fights. I wrote a word down here. It's supposed to tell me what to say, but I can't remember. I don't know. Do you hit yourself? Let's see. Guess. Okay. Fighters, sorry, whatever. As you guys know, this is for YouTube. This isn't a spectator event. So we limit our guests to a +1 for fighters. Please respect that, fighters. I can't have like 300 people showing up to watch fights, especially when I need jobs done and people are just standing there not helping out. That doesn't help out me at all. And yeah, so I do need help. Case in point, last event, not the fault of anybody's at all but mine. I will take responsibility for it. So our camera guys could make it to the event, and I don't expect people to, live by my schedule. So no big deal. So I thought, well, I'll get somebody here and I'll just train somebody really quick on how to run the camera. Shit. Okay, so yeah, I need to do like a class on how to run, how I need our fights filmed, because I can edit a lot of stuff out, but like when the guy says, "Hey, fighter name and weight," I got to edit that out now because I don't want that in the film, and I've gotten pretty good at editing that out. So, you guys want to know who's gonna fight? How about this? You guys ask me, I'll answer 3 legitimate questions. Ask me 3. Somebody ask me. I'd like different people too, but ask me 3 questions for me to answer to burn up a little bit of time, and I will make the announcement on who's fighting. It's a big name. That's all I can say. Do we have a dress code? No. Clothing is preferred. I'm just kidding. When is Solo fighting? When he signs up. Kevin from IT, the guy that he fought last time, signed up, though. Hummingbird is fighting Turtle this event for the 145-pound title. He had to take 2 months off for something. I don't know when Streetbeefs UK will come. Gash is on the list. Gash is fighting Samaritan this month. No, I would never sink to that level. Sorry. I would not. No. I don't even like to acknowledge that guy. His channel's dying. He's not getting any views. He's having to resort to like pretty scummy stuff. So, are you a guy? Are you 109-pound guy? Because I'm looking for, okay, if anybody that's female wants to fight this event, I have a 115-pound female that wants to fight, boxing or kickboxing. Epic Tan is not fighting this event. He has a different match. I think he's doing a sanctioned kickboxing match this time. 109-pound guy, that's really tough. I can look, but it is a hard matchup. Some people do bring chairs and canopies, yeah, that kind of stuff. Solo versus Francis Ngannou. What type of weight class can I go against? The lowest we have is like 129-pound, I think is about the lowest. I'd say gain weight. Okay. Any more questions? Ask me like some really good questions. Like maybe about the scrapyard or our future plan. I'm telling you guys questions to ask. Don't ask the same questions that I just made up. I do, and honestly, I could have pursued a pro career at one point. I'm too old now, but I could have pursued a pro career, and I think that if you want to do it, you should do it because you don't want to have regrets later in life. That's why I get in the cage and do BJJ matches and boxing matches over in Virginia. I don't want to have that regret. I want to do it. And yeah. So, I mean, if one of my kids said, hey, I want to be a pro fighter, I would encourage them and help them out the best that I could. I would never push anybody to do it. I think being a pro fighter has its advantages and disadvantages. For one, you can never fight amateur again. Can't fight in street beefs again. If you're a pro fighter, you don't make a whole lot of money unless you're like the upper level elite, UFC, Bellator. Even then, you're not guaranteed to make a whole lot of money. Thanks, Elkie. It's not a contest, is it Elkie? Yeah, it's not a contest. We try to just do our own thing, and I try to put as much love and effort into what I'm doing as I can. And I hope you guys see that and appreciate it. I try to listen to you guys when you have constructive criticism. I defend our fighters, when people are talking a bunch of shit about our fighters. So I think that anybody that steps in the ring deserves respect, regardless of what level they're at. Maybe it'll be a wake-up call to them to train harder and get some experience. So can't put anybody down for actually getting in here. You know how many people tell me I'm going to get in there and fight and never do it? Let's see. How many kids do you have? Probably young. And I actually got older kid. And then they're all throughout the range, but I think I just look younger than I really am. You guys, I don't know. You guys probably don't know how old I really am. So maybe some of you do, but you want to fight, join the Facebook group and find the events section. Who's my favorite fighter? I love all my fighters equally. I can't say any of them are my favorite because that's unfair to all the other ones. So how about that scrapyard? I need to get better. My surgery will train. I'm not 30. I'm not 39. 44. Hey, trolls. Solo. Who wants to fight? Nobody knows who you are. You have to sign up. Come on, man. That's like saying anybody want to fight this random name on YouTube. 57182. Sign up. I'll get you a match. Okay. Hey, you got it. There you go. Okay, look. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna see how many. I'm gonna look at our channel in this live that's going on right now. When it hits a certain number of likes. Okay, so we're at 16 likes. When it hits 20 likes, when it gets 20 thumbs ups, I'll tell you guys who the special announcement is. That should, I mean, like, you guys should be able to do that in like 10 seconds. Just go and like this video really quick.
Introducing a new
17 likes. We're getting there. 17 likes. I'm almost ready to tell you. The oldest fighter in Streetbeefs history is Anomaly, and he fights for us, and he fought at this last event, and he's 61 years old. You guys get to see him fight. I'll put the video out probably within the next week or two. But I'm just swamped, you guys. Look, these are the... I'm doing a fight every single night. You guys think that... Well, some of you guys think that, like, these things just get done and put up online and whatever, but there's so much work that goes into this. And all the editing that you see, all the editing is me. I am doing all the editing. 22 likes. You're okay. All right. So without further ado, all right. We got a guy from our yard. His name is Nerd Rage. He did a grappling match last event because his opponent didn't show up. His opponent was sick. So he did a grappling match. Now, he fought the event before. He's got some MMA experience. So Nerd Rage is fighting Shinigami. Shinigami versus Nerd Rage on the 21st. Confirmed. Plane tickets bought. Ready to go. It's an MMA match. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys happy with that? I mean, I feel like it's probably one of the better matchups that I could come up with, you know. But I've been trying to get Shinigami up here for quite a while. He's not that far away, and I feel like he would really love the scrapyard if he got up here. So he signed up on Facebook. Nice. Rage is in for a tough fight. Yes, he is. But Shinigami is too. I think this is a great match. Shinigami, see, these guys' styles are just so much different. And different styles make for good fights. What's up, Meme Man? Different styles make for great fights. You got a stand-up fighter that's taller, that likes to kick, versus... I think he's more of a boxer with some BJJ. The winner fights solo. The winner fights solo right after the fight. Solo's gonna jump the fence. So it's gonna be like Mortal Kombat when you knock your opponent into the pit. This is like a really old reference. And you've got to fight Reptile, the secret character. So we're going to have some great fights on the 21st. We're going to get some great footage. I'm going to knock this shit out, like, for the editing. You guys are going to love it. Too explosive. Ooh. So I think he broke his hand last event. Scotty Showtime, I think, is signed up to fight. Maybe. I hope. I love watching Scotty fight. He's entertaining as hell. What do you guys think of Scotty Showtime? It's turning into 20 minutes for Fire Chicken. Ha ha. Yeah, I know. My first violent video game. Jay Gotham is a great fighter. I think the scrapyard's done a lot for him. So listen, guys. I'm going to post something for you right now, and you'll hear me do this every once in a while. You'll hear me say, you guys should subscribe to this channel or whatever, but this one in particular is really important to me because this guy was at our second event or first event. I think it was our second event. So he was at our second event, and he fought, and he's been part of our group for so long, and he does interviews at our events. He did interviews in Virginia. He did, but his interviews are really good. He's done interviews with Scarface and everything. So what I want you to do, I want you to go to this channel and subscribe. I made him make a new YouTube channel just for this. I wanted him to be able to put all of his interviews and scrapyard related stuff on that channel and build that one up. But check him out. He asks some cool questions, asks a bunch of people. So can't wait to meet you, man. This scrapyard is, this green cap of Scotty pointing is epic. I think that's the best thumbnail we've ever had. And it's criminal how the fight isn't doing quite as well as I thought it would. But I guess that's coming off of that fight that Crazy Hands and El Chapo. I mean, it's so hard to top that. But the African fight that I put out today versus Shipbird, that one's picking up some momentum. Definitely check that one out if you haven't. He's not scheduled for anything yet, but he just had a fight 2 weeks ago in the scrapyard. So check out his last fight against Voin. That was a really good fight. Really good. I can't say it enough. Really good. All right, guys. Hey, I really appreciate the time that you've. Oh, Arm and Hammer. I don't know. I'm not going to ask Arm and Hammer to fight anymore. If he helps out at the events with Fight Team 206, but yeah, I'm not going to ask anymore. If he wants to fight, he'll get a hold of me. No, I'm not related to the referee. We went to high school together. What's up, Czar? All right. I'm going this time. I got to get out of here before you guys ask more questions. This is more like kicking it with chicken kind of deal. I make you guys get questions ready ahead of time. I schedule this. And yeah, this is just to get information out to you guys. So, big announcement. Shinigami's fighting Nerd Rage. Samaritan, Gash. Turtle, Hummingbird, title match. Good question. Mr. Professor, I will answer your question before I leave. Mr. Professor asked, do fighters actually weigh in before their weight is listed? Okay. Every single event. Yes, I am Fire Chicken. Every single event, guys, I bring a scale out. I set it up. I put a table out. Hold on, I'll get to your question in a minute. I put a table out, and I put our waivers on the table. There's the rules listed on the table, expectations, that kind of stuff. The experience level chart that I want people to put their experience level down. And when they fill out their paperwork, they hand their paperwork to my scale operator. Yes, I have a scale operator. The scale operator has that fighter come over, get on the scale. It's a doctor scale. You move the weights over and everything. And the scale operator writes the weight down and initials the weight so that I know who did it. Then the papers go to our matchmakers, and we matchmake based on weight and experience. But yes, we weigh everybody in before. And if you see a massive weight difference, that was an agreed upon weight. That both people were okay with it. But we don't throw people in there and say, yeah, you're fighting a guy that's 30 pounds heavier. That we don't do that. No, fighters are not drug tested. They're not drug tested in amateur fighting either, and they're not drug tested in pro fighting most of the time either. The USADA, which is, what is it? United States drug, whatever. They don't even drug test everybody. So no, we don't. It would be really expensive to drug test everybody. And then, like, what are you drug testing for? Everything: steroids, meth, weed. Basically, if somebody looks like they're messed up, we talk to them and find out what's going on, or whatever. But we don't let anybody fight drunk or anything like that. I'm sure there are people that have taken steroids or whatever, but steroids don't necessarily make you a better fighter. If you're like in that upper level elite category, John Jones, yeah, it's adding an edge, but for the most part, it ain't gonna do you like a whole lot of good unless you've got the experience to back up that. Okay, where did I get the name Fire Chicken? Nah, shit. Okay. Where'd I get the name Fire Chicken? Okay. So, if you were to Google Urban Dictionary Fire Chicken, you would find out what it is. Now, a fire chicken is a slang term for a car. The car is the Firebird. The Firebird is a model from Pontiac. It has a big bird on the hood. The slang term for that car is a fire chicken. My first car was a fire chicken. It was a 76 Firebird. And I've had Firebirds. I've had a 76 Firebird, an 84 Firebird, an 86 Firebird. And most recently, I got a 2002 Firebird Trans Am. So I've was a car guy before I was a fighting guy, basically. Always been into cars. And that name just it came with the fight. It kind of, brought the two together. And I like it. Hey, what's up, Gash? The reason I liked the name Fire Chicken and I wanted to go with that was because it's not an intimidating name. I don't think like Taserface or Bone Crusher or whatever, like a name that's supposed to scare somebody is the way that I want to go about it. I want to go about like showing my skills and using that to possibly intimidate somebody, not my name. Talk is cheap. I like to back things up with my fists and not with talk. So I think a little bit of comedy behind my nickname, it works. Plus, there's a lot of cool like pictures and memes I can make out of it. So, Gash, I just announced your fight. I announced Shinigami's fight against Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage, this is kind of interesting. Nerd Rage is into LARPing, live action role playing. I went through his Facebook and I see that he does like suited armor stuff and pretty crazy. Yeah. You know what's funny? If you look up the Urban Dictionary of the word fire chicken, it actually says my first name as one of the definitions. It says something like Steve thought he was hot shit and tried to race a stock Honda in his fire chicken and got smoked. And what a coincidence, right? Good luck on your fight. Yes, Gash. You too, Samaritan. I can't pick sides. I have to give equal luck to both. have to be non-biased. That's my camera guy. And Gash, you are one of the founding members of the Scrapyard. Ready for you to move back to Washington anytime. Oh, thanks, man. You know, like, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while. Higher level guys will say my jiu-jitsu shit, whatever. I'm out of practice on it, but I just like getting in there and challenging myself and having fun. If you sign up, then you're most likely going to show up and get a match here if I don't match you up yet. All right, I really got to go, guys. It's been great. We've had some great people stop in on the conversation. I feel like I got some information out and answered some questions. So no, we haven't. That's not allowed in my cage. So I'll make them clean it up. Knock on wood, we haven't had anybody puke in the cage yet either. I've almost had to like throw people over the top to get them out of the cage. Yeah! You want a real one? Do you want the real yeah? How about that? I'll give you the real yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We had a request here. Hold on, I'm going backwards, so.
And number one. Yeah!
There it is. There's Solo going, yeah. So I just finished a video for you guys. If you're a premium member, you can watch the fight here in about an hour. If you're not a premium member, you have to wait until tomorrow when I release it. So I'm not pushing for anybody to get the premium access stuff. I'm not doing that. That is just something that I spend a lot of time on after the fights to get all the alternate angle stuff out for everybody. And it's completely optional. Like I said, I don't push it. So let's see, which one did I just get? I just finished. Swift Eagle. Okay, so Swift Eagle. I just finished his fight. He is a fighter from Streetbeefs main branch, and it's versus the Cannibal. The Cannibal fought a big dude last time, but they agreed to take the weight difference. So I'm uploading it right now. It's already on premium access. It's been out on premium access since like 2 days after the fights. But you know, that's the alternate angle and everything. This is the full edited cut, everything, graphics, whatever have you. This is for the exclusive content. If you want the you want early access, if you want all the fights early, like the secondary angle the day after. So I'm posting it in here now. Oh, actually, Swift Eagle came all the way from California, but he fought in the main branch. Is Solo in here? Oh, I think we got a pretty good Solo fan club. I'd say Solo's one of our most popular fighters. Gash is one of our most popular fighters. African is one of our most popular fighters. The Preacher's Son, one of our most popular fighters. Jay Gotham, one of our most popular fighters. Yeah. And I would say those are the ones that get the most hits. Okay, I'm done, guys. I am really done this time. So with that said, Fire Chicken out.